All very quiet this morning. Server's open, guys. Anybody looking to join? Do exclamation point server. Get the information you need. My mods will throw up the mod link in chat. Download all the mods. Jump on the Discord and we'll get you the password. Always quiet before the storm. I've noticed, Clyde, that I thought this map was going to bring in a lot more. I genuinely did. Thought I'd be up on the 70s, 80s streaming this map. Just hasn't happened. You know, it's a pity. I don't know whose decision it was to put a big bright blue front loader on this tractor. It looks stupid. I thought you got a new computer, Connor. Computer, no problem handling this map. Computer's higher end than mine. Oh. Something's not right then, Connor. Some of your settings or something's not right. Because like we're connecting to the same server and I'm getting 80 FPS. So something's not right at your end. And you've better internet speeds than me. Now when back to past broadcast, there's copyrighted music on it. Just I'll start putting everything over like me.
Covers.
Put that out. Try putting it in medium, Connor, see what happens, but it's not your graphic settings. I'm everything maxed out and I'm connecting to the same server. I'm in the waiting room. Is it okay to join your voice? Absolutely, Clyde. Hang on. Can see that, sorry. Yes, there you go, Clyde. You're modded and all out.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, doing just fine, just fine.
Good to hear your
So,
voice.
Oh,
hello there. How's it going?
You got no voice.
Yeah.
Ow! Me for that.
Oh,
hey.
Leave it.
I had a woman like that once. I know the feeling. And
Hey, I can bet you.
you know, it might be a good time to end the stream. You know.
No, not at all. Not at all. So, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Absolutely wonderful. Just sitting here killing off a couple hours before I go to work.
Have you been streaming lately? I have. If you have, I keep missing them.
Oh yeah. It's really hard to explain. I've had several people ask about that. I last streamed back in January,
All right.
and when I ended the stream, I figured I'd be back on in a couple of days, and after a couple of weeks went by, and then a month, some of my closest friends was like, "Did you quit streaming?" And I said, I think I did. And they're like, "Why?" I said, "I don't know. It just seemed like I got bored with it. It kind of got to be a job.
Yeah. Yes, I had that feeling. It was me and Sarah went through a bit of bad luck last August, start September. We lost a baby, and the streaming just seemed to be a task rather than something I enjoyed. Hello, Smasher. And yeah, for 2-3 weeks, I couldn't even bring myself to sit at the computer. I couldn't even play single player games, and I started getting the same messages. Have you quit streaming? And I was like, I don't know. Give me a few weeks till I see how I feel. And
Right.
thank God I came back to it, because after that I had a run of amazing follows and donations and everything else. Here I am now, sitting at almost 2,700 followers. Less than a year after I started. Like it won't be a year until July.
Right.
So I'm really happy with the way it's going. See, a good friend of mine got partnered the other day with lesser numbers than me, but he did grind a lot of hours, and so that's my next task: just grind and hopefully get the partnership out of it.
Well, and I hope you get that, because I can tell you really want it, and you put a tremendous amount of effort into what you do, and you have a good personality about you. A lot of people enjoy your company, so I just hope that your endeavors pay out for you.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Did you tell Miss Zappy I was asking for her?
I sure did. She's doing just fine.
That's
She's
great.
just she's very young and just getting her life started, and like any friend, I can only comment on so much.
Yeah.
I have to respect her privacy, but she's building a career for herself. See. And because of her professional responsibilities and tremendous amount of hours and hard work that it requires, it just doesn't leave her any time for streaming, because she had started out streaming thinking this was something to do full time, and at that stage in her life it was, but that's not the case now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's I never started streaming with the intentions of doing it full time, or even the intentions of making any sort of money out of it. I done it to find people to play farm sim with,
sure.
because the Facebook community, yes, you could stick up there, have a server up, if anybody would like to come join and give the TeamSpeak information. I was getting more ass hats, is what I would describe them as, than anything else. And then I happened across a young English lad streaming, Assy007. I think he's changed his name now, and I watched him for a couple of days, and I asked, do you mind if I join your server? I got on with his server and met a couple of great lads out of it through him, and I got up one Monday morning. I was out of work for a few weeks, and I just said, "Oh, download some of this streaming software and we'll see what happens." And I've been doing it ever since now.
Right. Right.
That was the reason I started, just to get people to play with, because I've played Farm Sim since '08 or '09. '09 I think it was. I bought my first PC, and I've been playing Farm Sim ever since. But you're talking thousands of hours put into single player,
Right.
and then somebody introduced me to multiplayer, and it's just so much more fun, with the Discord and everything else, and people sitting here chatting, and you're not just talking about the game, you chat about anything. Like it's just a lot more social.
It is. And I think you're on the right track there. We all have a saying in life: hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah.
And when you're building a stream, a community, whether you're in it for the money or whether you're just in it for socializing, the people that you run with and interact with on a daily basis is the key to success. And in some cases, streamers are in different flavors. Some streamers are very successful at streaming, but it's pretty much they're the only person talking.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's the kind of person they are, and they have to be in complete control of everything that's going on in their stream at all times. And then there's others that are a little more, family oriented. They don't mind having a few friends on voice with them, who understand when to quit talking when the streamer needs to speak to chat.
Yeah.
And they try not to.
Don't get me wrong, with the open Discord that I have, with sort of the open policy, I have had my problems. I've had to end the stream on a few occasions over people not knowing when to shut their mouths, and I had hit the one kid in particular decided to get very nasty one night. I actually deleted the VOD straight away. Got very nasty about somebody else, and I hit the stop button, and I basically tore him a new one and told him exactly where he was going with his life if he kept that up.
Right.
So yeah, I'm not one to pull punches or mince my words or whatever way you want to put it. I know I can be quite rough and quite raw at times, but it's just who I am, and a lot of people like it because they know what you see is what you get. There's no back doors with me.
Right.
If I don't like you, you're going to know about it, and if I do like you, you're going to know about it also, because being that raw makes me very emotional and very open.
Right.
And yes, it does get fired back in my face at times. Not that often, but it does. But I ain't gonna change for nobody.
Yeah.
That's who I am. You like it or you don't.
Well, exactly. And I think you have a good balanced outlook on it, because you have to keep control of your situation.
Yeah.
But the kind of personality I've noticed with you, Johnny, is you are kind of a family kind of guy. You like to have a family on here and all work together as a clan. And
absolutely.
That's great, and I think that's one of your more appealing attributes.
Of course, I like you, Connor. Of course, I like you. But you're like the dumb cousin, sits in the corner and says something every now and then that everybody laughs at, but we love you for it. We need one of those. We need one of those in the family. But yeah, you have it dead right. It is. It's a family. I call a lot of the boys on here brother. I don't call it because it's just something to say. I say it because they're like my brothers, every one of them. Now, I am from a big family. There was 6 of us, and